Well, happy birthday, Melbourne. It's the city's 185th anniversary today, but COVID has crashed the party. Normally, Melbourne Day involves music, school groups and a special flag-raising ceremony at the Yarra River where the crew of the Enterprise arrived. But the city is eerily silent this year in the grip, of course, of stage 4 lockdowns for at least another 2 weeks. So residents are being urged to bake their own cakes and snap Melbourne selfies or Melfies at their very homes. Well, Olympian Sue Stanley from the Melbourne Day Committee joins us now. Good morning to you, Sue. Geez, it's really difficult to see this beautiful, world-famous, vibrant city. I love Melbourne, just looking so different this year. I mean, do people even feel like celebrating?
I know. Good morning, Mon, and I can honestly say it is pretty devastating to see what's happening in our beautiful city that we have here in Melbourne. And it is such a shame, but we are tough, we're resilient, and we will get back to it. It's just a matter of time. So to all my fellow Victorians and Melburnians out there, hang in there because we're nearly there to bring our vibrant city back to what it was.
I mean, it is a really good opportunity to just remind everybody about what a great city Melbourne is. But how do you fire people up for a celebration when they're in lockdown? And what are you asking people to do?
Well, we're after asking people to bake their cakes, their favourite, cupcakes. We've also go to melbourneday.com and we've got some little sort of pictures here, which is Melbourne Day's birthday. Take a little bit of a selfie, post it on social media. And also just think about where we came from. I mean, Melbourne is just such an amazing city with all our cafes, restaurants and everything that we love to enjoy. And yes, sure, Melbourne is 185 years of age, but we've also got 40,000 years of history before that. So it's just a matter of what actually happened back in our past and remember our Indigenous culture to what impact that our white settlement had on what we are here today and just remember the whole history. So if everyone's out there, nothing to do, which is what we are doing here in lockdown in stage 4, is jump onto our website because we've got an amazing educational kit. So if you've got kids out there, there's a Gilbert the Cat educational kit that they can actually learn from. There's also, they can download the Melbourne Day flag and they can colour it in and then just learn about the history, about what made who we are today and remember where we came from.
Okay, so just on that, as an Olympian and a 4-time world champion in aerobics, we know you're competitive, Sue. You've just given us a couple of facts there. First of all, who was Gilbert the Cat?
Gilbert the Cat was the first cat that came on an Enterprise ship and it was owned by Mary Gilbert, who came on the ship, and it was actually a cat that was very useful in the days because it actually kept away all the rodents off the Enterprise and all this, also their habitat.
Yes, unlike my cat right now that actually serves only the purpose of being a gorgeous member of the family. Okay, so second question. It's been 185 years since the crew of the Enterprise arrived in the Yarra in search of grazing land. Where did their journey begin and how many litres, importantly, of gin were on board?
Oh, well, that's the most important part, how was it? It actually came from Launceston and it arrived on the North Shore on the river there where Enterprise Park is. And they actually had 13 tonne of gin.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
They were
I can't believe you know that.
And hard when they got here.
I thought we were going to stump you with these, Sue. Okay, I'll give you another one. Let's look at the Melbourne flag, if we've got that now. What are the symbols that are on Melbourne's flag and why?
Well, this is an interesting one. It's usually done, they're called cantons, so 4 quarters. And you'll find there's one there, which is the sheep, which obviously was for the wool, merino wool. And obviously the cow is for the beef. The whale was for the whaling that happened at the time. And the ship, because they didn't have any internet or any transportation at the time, they actually had to go from port to port via ship. So that was the industries that were associated when it first came to Melbourne.
Sue, you're not only a fantastic aerobics champion, you're also good at the quiz. Thank you so much, and also for reminding everyone that even though it's only been 185 years of European settlement in Melbourne, of course, there are thousands and thousands of years of Indigenous heritage here, and we remember that today as well. Thank you so much for being with us, and a happy birthday to Melbourne.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Melbourne.
See you.